Okay, I thought I'd show you the trade I made yesterday. Actually, it's a couple of trades. Um, yeah, I actually went in a bit early. It was just after a New York session opened. That's 15:30 my time, and yeah, I think the price is moving up and down quite a lot initially, and I wasn't quite prepared for that amount of movement. And I did get stopped out a few times. Here we'd started a downtrend earlier, and that continued after New York session opened. So I was going short, and we had met some resistance. It's around where my take profit is. Price had bounced back up a little bit, and I was hoping we'd get another strong move downward. And so I've got a position there. It starts moving downwards, and I got my stop loss quite a bit away. It's on the 21, the purple moving average, and there is a resistance also before we get there. Um, but yeah, this time price was bouncing up and down quite a bit, and as you can see, suddenly, bam, it hit my stop loss. Um, yeah, that's how it goes. Um, so you'll see me making a couple of losses here, but I do make some nice wins a bit later as well to compensate. So yeah, it's one of these things, lessons learned. And next time, I think I'll avoid the first 10 or maybe even 15 minutes after open. At least if it's, yeah, movement is like this. You can see it even went way past the spike past the resistance level, the second red one there. Um, and by the way, these colored candles, you'll notice the colors kind of vary. I got a special indicator which colors the candles according to the volume. So green is a very strong bullish candle with lots of volume. Red is a very strong bearish candle with lots of volume. Blue ones are also bullish with quite a bit volume, but not quite as much as the green ones. And I think downwards we have the red ones. I don't know. There's another color also for some medium downward trend, probably purplish. And yeah, gray and black are just kind of small volume candles. Um, yeah, as I mentioned before, um, I do have in the center pane the NAS future. And the main reason, as I mentioned also last time, I think, was that I find the volumes are a lot more informative. Here they're looking pretty similar actually to the CFD I'm trading on the right, which is obviously also a US 100. Um, yeah, so volume is pretty flat, and we got some really large candles bouncing up and down. Obviously, unsure what direction to take initially. So yeah, I'm waiting a little bit at the moment. Yep, on the left, what have I got there? I think it's the 30 minutes, 30-minute candles there. Yeah, so maybe we can see quite nicely here. I'm using this dynamic support and resistance levels, and it's also volume based. So you can see on the right hand side this kind of histogram, and it's actually got a score in there for the weight, but the coloring shows it actually quite well. and yeah, it automatically draws in support and resistance lines where there has been a lot of volume in the past. And I got the same thing also on the other charts, and that's quite useful. It's not always entirely accurate, the positioning, but it's only marginally off. Okay, so the price is going back now, and I have a sell stop here, and I'm assuming it's going to go back down. You can see I'm placing my take profit and stop loss, and now the price has come back down, and let's see what happens. I'm obviously hoping for it to continue the downward trend after all this back and forth. I got the stop loss quite a bit away above that resistance level at the moment. Price is coming down nicely. I haven't got the take profit very far down. I maybe could put it further down, but I'm a bit conservative at the moment because it's been bouncing around so much. So yeah, just made it there. So that was a nice win. You'll see that my risk-reward ratio is sometimes less than 1. But in my experience, although I try and make it at least 1 if I can, in my experience that's not a problem, because the win rate I have is usually quite a bit more than 50%, more like 70. So yeah, I can live with that. Okay, now price is going down again, and it looks like we may continue the downtrend. If you look at the volume, you can still see it looks very flat. There's no kind of spikes in the volume or showing that this is exceptional support. So we're still basically this level at the bottom there, the first green line, horizontal green line. That's quite an important value at the moment. We haven't been able to get past that. Right, let's see. Now either the price is going to go back again, might go back again to that red support line. Then we can maybe get into the next trade. And of course it's always a question of how far is it going to go back. It's quite nice, that red support line, because also the moving average 21 is just at that level as well. And you can see we're moving down quite nicely from that. We briefly touched it. Start moving down now. Yeah, maybe I should have got in there. But what I'm really waiting for is whether this level is going to be breached, that we've been bouncing off the support level. There it goes, we're spiking through. You can see the volume on the downward trend was, on the last downward candle, was a bit higher. Yep, there we go. Now I could have put a stop order there just beyond that green support level, but I was a bit worried with all this sort of back and forth that they might just spike through there and then do a big retracement again. So yeah, I was just kind of waiting at that point. Yeah, I'm always looking over on the left-hand side as well to see where we have resistance levels and see where the stop is right now. That's at the bottom there of that low on the what is it, 30-minute time frame, I think, on the left. So we probably won't move. We'll probably get held up there. So what I should do is put a stop buy a bit somewhat before that, and then use that lower low there as a take profit, I guess. Okay. Looks like I'm waiting for it to get past there, and then putting the take profit below. Probably have to wait a little bit. It was quite interesting also. You can't see it on the chart now, but I usually start looking at the charts about 2 p.m. and last couple of days we've always had a reversal of the trend about 2:30. So if it starts, going up at 2 o'clock, then around 2:30 it starts reversing, starts going down again. Or maybe on other days it's the other way around. But yeah, I've seen that a couple of times. So because it's a bit dangerous if you start trading around 2:30, which is my time. So that's an hour before New York session opens. Because then you think you've got an established trend, and your trade will continue in that direction, and then it starts reversing, and you're still trying to trade in the other direction. So yeah, that got me caught out as well. So I got to be a bit aware of that. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, the take profit would look good. I would expect once we've gone past this support levels down there, the price starts moving a bit more quickly. Okay, we're moving down beyond those lows on the 30-minute. Just pulling back slightly. There's of course I'm hoping that the price won't go beyond that red resistance now. Often when you have a strong downtrend or a couple of strong bars downwards, it does go back up quite a bit. But yeah, looking at the stochastic, we're getting down to the oversold level, so it might go back a bit. Maybe I made a mistake here to get in too early. That's always the thing. How much resistance are you going to meet? And if you know price cannot penetrate that resistance relatively quickly, then it would try a pullback first to gather some more momentum for the next downward move. So yeah, we're just waiting here at this level now, trying to push through. There's obviously some buy orders down there, which we need to gather, so to speak. Yeah, there's some weird stuff happening occasionally with yeah. I'm just wondering why there's a take profit level there, which there should only be one. So like I've got two for some reason, but one must be from an old previous trade today, and it hasn't sort of removed it. I can't get rid of it. I keep on trying to get rid of it. It just comes back again. Yeah, never mind. Of course, now I don't know which is the proper one, so that's kind of a bit of a pain. But the price is moving in the right direction here. Yeah, move the stop loss back down. Once it moves in the right direction, I do move the stop loss either a lot closer or into profit. Maybe not quite yet, but when it crosses that gray line, that gray dash line, for example. Now I only have one take profit. Okay. Nope, it's back again. Yeah, move the stop loss. Yeah, couldn't move it because somehow, I don't know, TradingView messed up. It would have gone, price went down a bit more, but never mind. Anyway, that was another nice trade. So nice couple of trades there.